Hello, today our Middle East press review starts in the Far East, and I'm talking about Cambodia, home of the famous Angkor Wat temple complex. But now you might want to just call it Angkor Wat, because people have been stripping and taking selfies in front of the famous temple sites. Something out of Indiana Jones and Temple of the Doom kind of situation, but rated X. To the extent that authorities have cracked down and said, you can't do those selfies in the buff anymore. I think the internet has heaved a collective sigh of relief at that news. And next to that, it's almost normal, I think, that Pope Francis has come out and said he hasn't seen a thing on television in 25 years. Frankly, I don't think he's missed that much. One thing he did miss, hallelujah, is the Bruce Jenner interview a few weeks back. And the thing is, now that it's Caitlyn Jenner, it's almost like Bruce Jenner never even existed at all. So again, hats off to Pope Francis. Also, talking about politics, Cyprus, little island in the Mediterranean. It's famous for being split in two, more or less, between Greek Cypriots, Turkish Cypriots. Been happening for a while there. A lot of issues, but the leaders of the respective communities there have gone on a walk and stroll through the divided capital of Nicosia, trying to mend fences and, build a bridge towards a united future. And I think that calls for a little sip of ouzo. Who's going to say, oh, no to that? Strong stuff. So is peace. So we hope that both things move forward apace. Speaking of moving forward, and speaking of divisiveness, is there anything more divisive than Iggy Azalea, the so-called rapper? Well, she's a rapper of questionable talent, according to some, such as Azalea Banks. Anyway, Iggy has called off her world tour. Some people are very happy, some people are confused. I don't know, everyone has their excuses, everyone's got a big butt, but no one's got a bigger butt than Jane Fonda. Yes, the esteemed actress, international orientation, has come out and said that she's very fond of her posterior. Now, the actress may or may not be 718 years old, but one thing is sure, she has a great figure and she's not ashamed to boast about it. I say hats off to Jane Fonda. That's one big butt that I'd rather see over almost anybody else's. That includes New Jersey Governor Christie, who has come out and said, well, let's just say he hasn't denied the fact that he's employing not slave labor, I should say, New Jersey prison labor to build out his office furniture. We're talking some big chairs there, but we're also talking some savings to the New Jersey taxpayer, and I guess that's a good thing, but always Christie is keeping interesting. So is Sarah Palin, who may or may not be listening to Rihanna when she works out, and that means that she could be listening to Rihanna. Sarah Palin, Rihanna, the Middle East, Sariana. Why not? I'm not sure what it means, but that's what I love about the Middle East. See you next time.